Hello everyone, Arctic here, providing a product review for Create a Controller. They are the company that designed the AmazYn controller. I'm sure you guys saw the previous video, the unboxing of it. The prices vary anywhere from between $69.99 to $149.99 depending on what you want. Today I'll be discussing the design, my play experience with this controller, pros and cons, and who should buy this particular model or buy from this company. So let's talk about the design. To me, Create a Controller really nailed the AmazYn look and finish as far as a branded logo and for an organization. I feel like they really nailed our look. This is a black matte finish. It kind of means matte finish kind of feels like a sandpaper almost. It's just a little bit more grip on the controller. It's kind of gritty. Obviously you have the AmazYn text here and here, as well as AmazYn text down here, and the INSO that is on this right side of the sticks is also a part of our logo. Everything is stellar, looks fantastic as far as the visual design. They did a very good job. It looks like this is something that we would sell to the public. I mean, it looks that good. What they needed to work on, I felt like the paint finish, that kind of gritty feel that I just talked about, kind of wore a little faster than I would like. After maybe a week or so, that kind of wore out. And the big problem was that I still had slow turn on my right analog. It was actually down and to the left. Went through several tests, tested other controllers. You guys will see that in this video. But for advertising that they don't have slow turn and then to receive this controller, I don't know if it was an anomaly. So if you guys have bought a controller from them, let me know if you have slow turn. I was not satisfied with that. And I first noticed it on Monday Night Combat when I was using the tank class, and that particular game is there's a railgun that the tank uses, so it's a one-shot weapon, and I needed to be able to quickly move left or right, and having that slow turn meant that there was inconsistencies in my aim. If you don't know what slow turn is, on your plane you have an x-axis, which is horizontal, and a y-axis. So if you look left or right, and you'll notice that the speed is actually faster on one side than on the other side, or up and down, that means you have slow turn. So if I was turning to the right and then I turned to the left and it went slower than the right, then that means I have slow turn to the left. And you'll see that in the examples here. Slow turn checker, testing Exhibit A controller. Just get it going here. What we're looking for is 95 or below, or I'm sorry, 95 or above is considered good, 100 is considered best, 90 and below is considered bad. As you can see on this one, I'm getting a few hundreds, consistently getting that left at 90, not to 100 rather. 93 has been the consistent test. That's 97, it's 90, 93, 93, 97. Alright, so that was Exhibit A. Exhibit B. You can see that we're getting some consistent slow turn on the up. 95, 95, 95, 95, 96, 92, 95, 94. So this controller has slow turn up. Exhibit C, Create a Controller. Gotta hope it doesn't have slow turn. And I've been playing with it, so I know where the slow turn is on this. So, Create a Controller, you're up. It's 100, 92, 85, 41. There's some hundreds in there. 91, 98, 91, 90, 89, 89, 89, 97, 90, 90, 100, there you go, 99, 99, 91, 93. Obviously you can see where the slow turn is on this. So with that conclusion, Create a Controller does not get rid of slow turn. This controller actually has slow turn to the left. It's actually down and to the left on my play experiences. So I mean, you can get some hundreds in there, it's just not consistent, but I did find that slow turn was down and to the left. So they do not get rid of slow turn. So basically I want to look for all perfect 100s, and as you saw, it was inconsistent. I was not getting that to the left. It would go anywhere from 90, which is considered bad on this program, to 95, and I got a few hundreds, but basically I tested 4 different controllers. You did not see the fourth. The fourth one is the O. If you know what the O is, then you know what I'm talking about. But that controller received perfect hundreds every single time, even in its prototype form. So that shows that there is consistency, and there can be consistency in a controller. Their process, I think, and Create a Controller's process is actually sanding the, and I believe this is what they do. They can correct me if they want, but for most people that get rid of slow turn, they just sand the analogs, and that's the process of doing it, just so you get that full range of motion. Obviously, that's not a complete fix. It's actually built in to the way the controllers were designed. So about 99, I go maybe 95% of the Xbox controllers that you'll find will have slow turn. Very rarely will it not have slow turn. So that is a big issue that I feel like they needed to resolve. Overall, my play experience, I was very satisfied with the controller. Obviously, slow turn would probably be the deciding factor as a competitive gamer on whether or not I would make a return purchase on a controller of this magnitude. Maybe for a LAN situation, I would like to show this off. So in that regard, I actually like the controller. Like I said, the design is absolutely amazing. The pros and cons, visually it looks great. The finish is good. Attention to detail as far as, getting the logos right and everything fitting and working and looking good. I think Create a Controller does a very good job visually of nailing what you want on a controller, putting it in that form. It's just superb. The cons, I felt like the finish wore a little too quickly. Maybe I have oily hands, I don't know. But the finish on this wore a little bit quicker than what I wanted to as far as that gritty feel. It still feels better than a standard controller, so by leaps and bounds, but that initial finish that you kind of get wore quickly, and I can still feel it in areas where my hands were not touching a whole lot, so around the interior of the controllers, up top, but anywhere where I was gripping, it kind of wore out. Slow turn, obviously, big time no. You cannot have slow turn in your controllers, especially when you advertise that you have no slow turn. Just unacceptable. Now that's a make or break for a lot of people. And again, I don't know if mine was an anomaly. So if you purchased a controller from them and you have slow turn, please let me know in the comments section. Who should buy this? With the controllers that are about to come out, Mad Catz and Razer's controller, it's a hard decision on whether or not to go with custom design controller. Gamers that are extremely invested in having the designs put on a controller, you will like this. Create a Controller does a great job of getting your design on a controller. Gamers that are looking to have maybe rapid fire mods, because they also do rapid fire, or some type of extra mods in their controller, you might also be interested in this. But if you are someone that is looking for no slow turn, 100% guaranteed, and extra, different built-in mechanics, I think waiting for the Razer Onza or the Mad Catz MLG controller will probably be a little bit better for you. But again, this is a very, very good controller for what it is right now. If you're looking to purchase a controller right this second, you need to hit up Create a Controller. If you're looking to wait, maybe a few months from now, I'm not sure when the new controllers are supposed to hit, you might be better off waiting. You know, and if you Create a Controller ends up modding Razer controllers and Mad Catz MLG controllers, then you know they're still going to see a lot of success. But as it stands, I personally would wait unless you are very, very interested in investing in a custom design controller right now. So this has been Arctic with my review. Shout out to Robski, Maddie, Game Nation Pro, Tanifas, and I am SKG. So if you guys want to shout out, you guys need to follow me on Twitter. I'll give shout outs now to all of my videos from people on Twitter. All right.
I'm living in that 21st century, doing something mean to it. Do it better than anybody you ever seen. Do it. Screams from the